Hello and good evening. My name is Jasmine Johnson, and the purpose of the video I'm making tonight is to expound on the dispositions of educators and talk about some dispositions that I am stronger in and some that I need to grow in. And then at the end, I'll be talking about my opinion of the qualities that professional educators should possess. So to start off with the dispositions that I believe that I walk in well right now, first is compassion. I do care deeply about students, the people around me, and I started off as a paraprofessional in the high school that I work for, and being able to have that open door of communication with students when I saw that they were struggling on a day that they normally don't struggle, staying focused, or, there might be an outburst, but instead of just, sweeping by it, I would be like, hey, let's talk about it because I want you to do well. I want you to learn this in this classroom. And so compassion is something that I feel strongly about, and I feel like all educators should possess. And I feel as though I walk in that well right now. Setting high expectations is my second one, or having high expectations. I'm definitely more policy driven. And so I feel like within that realm is also expectation setting, those goals for students and knowing that they can reach them. Not setting things that may be too high for them to reach, but showing them that there is something that you can strive for. I do believe I feel confident if I were to walk in a classroom right now, I could set those expectations for students. And then my third one is dedication. Dedication isn't just showing up, but it's showing up well, making sure that, we're grading assignments on time and just showing up for the students so that they will show up for us. I believe deeply in that, and being dedicated to any work that you're going into. So I feel as though an educator, in an educator standpoint, I would be doing well in that. Because I believe strongly in it. Dispositions that I can grow in. My first one is curiosity. Because I say I'm policy driven, I feel like it's kind of harder for me to get outside of the box on certain things and going deeper into certain subjects when I know what I need to follow. I feel like curriculum will be well for me, but expounding on that curriculum is something I'll definitely need to grow in. And I'm excited to grow in too. I want to be more creative in the classroom. So my second one is fairness. Just making sure that when a certain student is struggling, or if a certain student has more things going on at the home, or things that I know in the background, not treating them differently than another student that may have a better background, a worse background, just making sure that they all get the same treatment. Not that I'm not necessarily doing that now, but I do want to grow in that. And then honesty is a big one, because I'm a person that's like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings, but I know it's not about the feelings. It's about being honest and being kind in honesty. And being honest as an educator, will get us farther than just being dishonest and making someone think that they're being successful in something that is not necessarily working, And so I want to grow in honesty. Not that I've been put in that position yet, but I want to grow in it for when that happens. And then lastly, qualities that I believe professional educators should display. Number one is godly love for their peers and students. I'm going to be interacting with a lot of different people and a lot of different children. And I want to make sure that I exhibit the love of Christ in a classroom, even if they don't know that it's the love of Christ. Everyone's going to come from different backgrounds, but just having that light shown in the classroom, I think is awesome. Professionalism in all aspects, making sure that the students can see a good example of what a professional educator looks like, no matter at what level, I believe is important. And then integrity and pride in our work, just making sure that we're not, again, just showing up, but showing up well, spending that time creating our curriculum, spending that time making sure that the different learning styles are in our work, and just showing up for our students, I think is important quality to have. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good evening. Alrighty.